Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So I have gotten all of the items in the Style Showdown game and here is how they look like. First we have these gloves, then this beautiful silver crown, and then finally this gorgeous black dress. Now today I will be sharing some tips I have for you on winning the Style Showdown game as soon as possible. My first tip is to be nice. Now this may sound a bit funny, but I found this game to be like Total Drama Island. Winning the rounds and being nice goes hand in hand. Like, of course your outfit should be nice and on theme, but it is actually going to be voted by other people. And even if your outfit is the best, there is a chance to not get voted if you are not being very nice or if you're being mean. However, I would suggest not overdoing it and not being overly nice because that can come off as being fake. Sometimes you can tell when you're complimenting every single outfit and every single player on the runway. Everyone does know that you can vote only 3 outfits and this may cause people to not vote for you. So be nice but be sincere. Next, try playing with your friends. This tip may be a bit unfair, but your friends will be the ones who are most likely to vote for you, so you will have a higher chance of winning. Or if you're playing at a time where your friends cannot play with you, try making a pact with someone. Like, I usually play with my brother, but the first time I won in Style Showdown was actually without him. So I actually happened to become friends with someone on this server and I helped them win by voting for them when I was a part of the jury. Then in the next game, they helped me win when they were a part of the jury. So yeah, with more people in your favor, you are more likely to win. Okay, so this next tip I really like using and it can be an absolute game changer. So I like to go around right at the start of every round around the map and search for the immunity idol, and the places where I am most likely to find them are near objects, outside the salon, and also inside the salon. I have almost never found them near clothing items, so I really recommend just taking 4 to 5 seconds, the first 4 to 5 seconds, and looking them near that area for the immunity idol. And also, if you didn't know, you can find them in the lobby as well, sometimes in the dressing room. So when you are in the lobby, just try to quickly look around the map and search for it. Now, another tip I have is using your Run Faster game pass. And if you don't have one, I really suggest, if you can, to try maybe investing in one. This is again an absolute game changer. I didn't have it before and I actually got it because of the Style Showdown update, and it is especially useful when you have a speed round. So we already have very little time for normal rounds, and in the speed round it gets cut to half. We only have 1 minute and 30 seconds, so if you were able to, I highly, in fact, if you are able to get it, you must be using your game pass. In the Style Showdown, you have to be very strategic with your time because you have very little time and you need to also have a very nice outfit. So I recommend not wasting time on custom makeup. If you have that, just use the preset makeup faces that we have. There are a lot of good ones with noses as well. Like in the normal Dress to Impress game, it usually takes me about a good minute or 2 to use the custom makeup, and with Style Showdown where you only have like 3 minutes, it is not something that I would recommend using unless you are like 100% sure that you would be able to complete it. And then another way that you can be strategic with your time is maybe taking the first 10, 15, 20 seconds max to think about what you want to wear, especially when it's a difficult theme. Adding on to this, just approach each section and then put the items that you want. Like, try avoiding jumping from one section to another, back and forth. For example, you go to the hat section and then to the dresses section and then back again to the hat section. Additionally, putting on all of the items before and then changing the color or the pattern at the end also helps waste less time. Alright, so sometimes you will get a random item and usually it is something related to your theme. But if it's not and it doesn't look good, I recommend maybe recreating a character that fits with that item. so a lot of people may vote for you if you are creative about it. And if it's something really bad that doesn't look good at all, then I would recommend again being creative with it. So you could try layering it to hide it. Like for example, if it's a hat or a headpiece, then put on extra hair to kind of like hide it, and maybe try making them the same color so it's hidden. Now another challenge that may come up is post sync. This is usually at the end of a round with only 4 players left, and usually 2 of the 4 players will have to post sync because there can only be 3 finalists. For this, I recommend first not panicking. It can be the easiest thing ever, so just remain calm. Always try to like tap as soon as the little animation overlaps onto the other thing. I don't know what to exactly call it. It is self-explainable, but sometimes people just tap as soon as they see it, like when it just pops up at the beginning of the screen. But you want to get that perfection, because in the post sync, the one who gets a higher score of course wins. Now that sums up almost all of my tips. My final tip is to make sure that you vote the amount of outfits that is required, because if you do not vote, you will lose showdown points, and then you will also have a higher chance of being eliminated. Also, if you do happen to make it to the finalists, then you'll have less stars again, and you may not win, especially if there is no jury. It is not like the normal Dress to Impress game where you can just skip out on not voting for players and just get out of it. Style Showdown stars really matter, and you have to keep them. So make sure that you vote the required amount, whether it be 3, 2, or 1 stars. Now that is all it for today, guys. Let me know which item you want the most, and also which ones that you have already gotten in the comments below. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.